Hi, it's Thursday. This is Robert. Let's get right back into it. Last time I was just starting to talk about this book here, Convict Conditioning, which, by the way, I highly recommend. And I like the book because of the basic laying down of the foundations. There's 6 exercises in this book, okay? So the laying of foundations for each exercise with simple movements becoming more and more challenging up to step 10. And the purpose of these exercises really is to build strength, but you can certainly use them and finagle them to build the muscular endurance as well. But it got me to thinking, and like I said, I like the basic approach and learning the basics first. Last weekend I was watching TV with my daughter, and we were watching The Karate Kid, which I hadn't seen in years and years. And when Ralph Macchio goes to Pat Morita, who's a karate master from Japan, to learn karate, the first thing he has him do is put 2 pads on his hand and wax his cars for him. And he shows him how to do it. Right hand this way, left hand this way. Is wax, I think it was this way, wax on, wax off. All day. Then he had him work on paintbrush up and down strokes, another day painting the house side strokes, and sanding in circular motions. All basic things, repeating basic movements, again, drilling again and again. And then he showed Ralph Macchio, Pat Morita did, how these translate to the actual moves. Okay? Well, the same thing happens in exercise. We have a problem today. And I would say most of you suffer from this, and that is being a fitness sap. That's what I call it. A sap. And a fitness sap to me, okay, is somebody that lets themselves be manipulated into buying stupid stuff, to following cookie-cutter programs, having a skewed reality on what they're really bringing to the table when they do exercise, or even if they are already in shape, ignoring certain things that they know is there, sticking points, limitations, restrictions, and trying to blow past them anyway using heavier weight, and whatever. Fitness sap. And it's gotten worse and worse through the years as far as I could see. Thanks to marketing, it's very hard to market to people that want results now when steps 1 through 10 should be laid first before steps 11 through 20, but everyone is immediately taught 11 through 20. You just have to watch The Biggest Loser to see that. And if anyone thinks that Jillian, what's-her-name, is a good trainer, she sucks. I wouldn't send my worst enemy to her for what she does to those people. That show has nothing to do with reality. Forget about that. Forget about some of the stuff you see on YouTube. Let's talk basic stuff. You probably don't know you're being a sap. I know I didn't know I was being a sap. That's not really your fault. What is your fault is staying that way. Okay. Little story about me. I used to be a competitive distance runner, age 37 or 38. I think I was still running a mile under 5 minutes. Marathons, well under 3 hours, 5Ks, 10Ks. I got injured, took up Ashtanga yoga. You might have heard it as power yoga, which is a series of yoga moves coupled with the breathing. The breathing's usually left out, but it's incredibly important, okay? The 2 are like this. And you're sweating a lot, and the idea is to build up internal heat, make the muscles warm, and I became a teacher. I practiced very diligently while I trained all those years, and I did both. And I thought I had it nailed. I was running every day, I was in good running shape, I was doing yoga, I thought I was indestructible, I was going, I thought I had the answer, yeah. And around 98, 99, my knee started hurting, and within a few days it was starting to get locked up, and I went to the doctor, and of course I had some torn cartilage in my left knee. Okay, it was the weak link. And obviously I had not found the answer. I had been a fitness sap, okay? I was doing very one-sided things. And in my case, my movement, thanks to all the yoga, was pretty decent compared to all the running I was doing. Pretty good. you know, my flexibility, mobility was decent. I was fairly stable in weird positions. But my strength level was low, okay? It could be the other way around. I've seen people that bring a lot of power, naturally gifted maybe person, athlete, let's say, but their movement's very limited. Those are the people that, for instance, pop an ACL just like that. So imagine bringing a locked up body that doesn't move well, that for whatever reason it doesn't move well. I mean, when we were all infants, we could all do these movements. It's the paths of life we chose took our movements in different directions. So things get locked up and weak, which is why everyone has different issues and why a cookie cutter program won't address everybody, right? So let's say they bring these movement restrictions in to a gym and say, I want you to train me. Well, the last thing to do is just pile all kinds of exercises on top of this shaky foundation. You'll tire out quicker, and even worse than that, your chance of injury is at least 50% or more. Backs, knees, foot, like plantar fasciitis, you know, the heel arch pain that you've seen people get. What'd I say? Shoulder, neck, all kinds of stuff. I've seen it all. Okay, and a fitness sap will just do these things. I'd ignore the rest. And it's getting worse and worse today in today's instant gratification society. No one wants to earn the right. They actually dishonor their body by skipping over what nature's provided with them. And what I wanted to do first is give case studies of clients of mine. And next time, I'll start with client number 1. I think he's my oldest client, and he's definitely a fitness sap, okay? He's in great shape. He started MMA, mixed martial arts, about 8 years ago. He had asthma. It helped him a lot. He's in great shape. His performance, his ability to do the moves is pretty good. To generate activity for long periods of time, muscular tension is good. But his durability sucks. He's a fitness sap, and he does nothing to work on that. Performance, as Gray Cook would say, and Gray Cook's a great trainer and physical therapist, has nothing to do with durability. If you see somebody that's svelte, or, oh, she can bench press 100 pounds 15 times, or he runs 10Ks in 36 minutes, or yes, they're fit. But that has nothing to do with whether they're durable or not. You can't tell they're durable just from these activities. And I'll show you some examples as the weeks go by of people I've worked with of why this is a problem. And hopefully I'll open your eyes, your loved one's eyes, friends' eyes, to why you need to do things instead of always the nice to do things. It'll make the difference between successful exercise and unsuccessful. And of course the NFL playoffs. Saints are playing the Vikes. Love to see New Orleans win that game. Even though, yes, Brett Favre, I know, is kind of a sentimental favorite. And the shocker, the Jets and the Colts. The Jets made it this far. I hate the Jets. I'd love to see them lose. But as far as I can see, in either of these games, anybody can win. I have no idea who to pick for the Super Bowl. So let's wait till Sunday. Hopefully, you have an idea. So you let me know. Until then, please don't be a fitness sap. Until next time. Bye.